Hey Jags, so today we're going to talk about CER or claim evidence and reasoning. This is going to be a review of things that we have already covered in class. So let's get started. Today we're going to review key terms used for argumentation. We know we will have it when we can define claim evidence and reasoning. So first we're going to talk about claim. A claim is a clear and focused sentence which states a provable opinion. So I have an example here. Most people would be happier if they spent their money on experiences rather than material possessions. Okay, so this is my claim statement. So we have a little checklist that we can use to see if this is a good claim or if this is a clear claim. So the first element, does it state an opinion? And the opinion in this claim is that experiences make people happy, not material possessions, and that is an opinion. So yes, it states an opinion. Is it clear and precise? Yes, it's saying experiences are what make people happy, not material possessions. So it's identifying something specifically that does or does not or make somebody happy. And lastly, can it be proven with evidence or logic? This is a statement that we can support with evidence to say that experiences are what make people happy over material possessions. So next, let's find some evidence to support our claim. Evidence is information that supports our claim. So text, an article, a book, a video, anything like that, pictures, graphs, anything of that nature, personal experience, things that you have lived through or know from your own background knowledge. So when you're finding evidence, in this case, I'm going to go back to our text that we read in class. This is text number 2. You can buy happiness if it's an experience. And I'm going to look through, and I've already highlighted a section of the text when we were reading through it. That's going to support my claim. So I'm going to write an evidence statement. According to text number 2, even anticipating an experience like a concert, ski trip, or what better be a really great brunch makes us happier than purchasing the latest gadgets. Text number 2. So I've copied those words exactly and formatted them with correct citations to make some evidence to support my claim. So we have our checklist. Let's see if this is good evidence. Does it have an evidence starter? According to text number 2 is our evidence starter. Okay, we're introducing that these are words from somebody else. Does it have quotation marks? I have put quotation marks around the words that I took from the text saying these are not my words, somebody else said this. So yes. And does it have a citation? So am I telling my reader or my teacher where I found this quote? And I'm doing that right here in parentheses. I'm telling you which text I found it in. Now, reasoning. Reasoning is an explanation and analysis of how and why the evidence supports our claim. So my example, spending money on experiences will make people happier because they can enjoy the experience and the wait that comes before. Also, experiences allow people to spend time with the people that they care about. Okay, so we have our checklist again for reasoning. Does it explain the evidence? Okay, I'm saying because, and this is why. This is what my evidence is saying. We're enjoying the experience and the wait that comes before it. That's our evidence was talking about the anticipation of an event. So I'm explaining this in my own words. Also, it allows people to spend time that they care about, and I'm explaining why that makes people happy. Does it make a connection to the claim? I'm saying in my reasoning that money spent on experiences is what makes people happy. So I'm bringing it back to my claim that that's what makes people happy. And lastly, is it on our own words? So I didn't copy it from the text. Notice I didn't use the word anticipation, which comes from the text itself. I explained what that means. It's waiting that comes before an event. So I restated what the evidence was saying, and I put it into my own words for my reasoning. So if we put it all together, this is what it looks like. You have your claim. Most people would be happier if they spent their money on experiences rather than material possessions. I have evidence that starting with according to the text has a direct quote from the text and a citation of where I found it. And then the reasoning, I'm explaining my evidence and how it's related to my claim. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out to us, but I hope that this was a helpful reminder of CER.